What is an algebraic expression for the word phrase, the product of S and 3? What does product mean? Multiply. So which one of these is multiply? B. Okay, so on your answer sheet, you're going to write B. If you don't know what product means, then I would probably put that on your note sheet and say product means times. Okay? Okay, there are other words such as quotient. What's that mean? Divide. I don't know. Adding. Okay, there's tons of words. There's a bunch up here. If there are words up here that you don't know, I would probably write them on your sheet when you get some time. Okay? What word phrase can you use to represent the algebraic expression? Okay, we got 2 times the sum of a number x and 9. The sum of 2 times a number x and 9. 9 times the sum of a number x and 2. A number x times the sum of 2 and 9. Okay? It sounds a little crazy, right? So go through there and start kind of deleting, I guess, what you can. Okay, we know it is some number times what? 2, and then adding 9. Okay, which answer choice do you think that is? Nobody? Nobody's got a guess? Okay, it is D. Okay, when you guys are filling out your sheet, this sheet, some of you guys have sloppy handwriting, yes? Jay, Bevan, okay, you guys know. You better write it clearly so I can see, okay? Let's look at number 3. What is the simplified form of this expression? What do you need to do first? The parentheses. Okay, now, you can show as little or as much work as you want to. That's totally up to you. So if you wanted to guess, yes. Okay, so there's really going to be an 8 here. Okay, then what do we do? 8 squared, which is what? 64. So you're going to have 364 divided by 4. Multiply. What is 3 times 64? 192 divided by 4. 48. What answer choice is that? C. Okay. If you don't know your order of operations, I would probably write that on your note sheet. Okay. Your PEMDAS. Okay. You got to do the parentheses. Exponents. Yeah. Multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Okay. So if you don't know that, that needs to go on your note sheet. Okay. Evaluate for u plus x and y. Okay. So what is u? What is u? 14 plus x. What's x? 3. And then the y is 10. Okay, then what do you need to do? Multiply 3 and 10, which is 30 plus 14. 44. Which answer choice is that? B. Okay, number 5. Okay, it's about properties. Okay. Three is what? C. I don't think this is right. Nope, sure won't.
Which one?
My key that I'm using, probably because I'm using,
Okay, because I was thinking that one wasn't right.
I was just going off what the key said.
That one was 2 times 2x plus some. I didn't think that was the right answer.
1 is B, right?
I don't think 2 is right.
2 is B,
Okay. Yeah.
3 is C.
So 2's wrong.
Oh, sorry, I was just reading
I
off
didn't
the
think
thing.
so, but I was like.
Why
maybe-
wouldn't you say something?
Because I'm like, maybe I am wrong, but that doesn't make sense.
No,
to
I was
me.
just reading. 3 is C, 4 is B. Is that right? Okay. 5. Okay, which property? Okay, is this addition or multiplication? Addition. So what can you eliminate? B and D. Okay, now, if you had to guess, you could guess at a 50-50. What would be your guess, Steve? It is A. So, good job.
Well, thank you for making me question, I guess.
No problem. That's what I'm here for. Okay, so it is the identity property of addition. So no matter what I put here, right, what's going to be this one? It's going to be the same, right? So if I put 10 here, that's going to be 10. That is the identity property. Okay, no matter what you add, if you add 0 to something, it's going to stay the same. Okay. Number 6. Okay, number 6. Is this addition or multiplication? Addition, so what can we eliminate? C. Okay, you said eliminate C and what else? Anything? Okay, what do you notice here? And we have talked about this one. What do you notice about the numbers? They are the same, but what happened to them? They kind of flip-flopped order. Which property is that when it flip-flops orders? The inverse is going to be like this, not this way. It's commutative. Okay, commutative says 9 plus 1/2 equals 1/2 plus 9. And you can write this on your note somewhere. Okay, the inverse multiplication. Okay, I'm going to say times is going to be like this. 1/2 times 2/1. Okay, that's an inverse of multiplication. Okay, an inverse with addition. Okay, addition is going to be like -10 and a +10. Okay, commutative is when we flip-flop the order. Okay, that's going to be like 1 plus 2 is the same as 2 plus 1. Okay, commutative multiplication is the same. 1 times 2 is the same as 2 times 1. Okay, so if you don't know these, you better write yourself some notes. What number are we on? 7? 7, what is the solution of the equation? How do I solve for B? Add 5 to both sides. So what am I going to get? B equals, what is -2 plus 5? 3, which is D. Okay, number 8. Can I scroll? Okay, number 8. What is the solution to the equation? Okay, same thing. We're solving for B. What needs done first? Huh? Times 2? Times 2. Oh, I don't know why I wrote 20. I'm having a rough morning, guys. Okay, so I'm going to get B minus 6 equals 20. Okay, and then what? Add 6. So what is B going to be? 26. Why are you looking like that, Hanson? Anytime you look at that, that makes me think I did something wrong.
I thought your job was.
It is.
Then why are you letting Hanson?
I know, cause we've been together for years, she just won't leave. I fed her one time, and she keeps coming back, like a stray cat.
Yeah, they told us not to feed. Like, there's warnings everywhere, Miss Henning.
No, there was, I got no one.
Don't feed the deer.
Okay, 9, what needs done? What needs done? Add 4 and negative 3, so what is 4 minus 3? So we're gonna get 13 and then plus 1p, okay? Then what? Mm-hmm. Don't be hating on my handwriting. Okay, and then what? Huh? Subtract 13. What am I gonna get? 7 minus 13? Negative 6. And then I'm gonna get 1p. Okay? We can divide, so what is negative 6 divided by 1? Negative 6, okay? Whenever you're comfortable on your test with your answer, you can stop. Some of you guys already know that the answer's not gonna change, okay? Some of you guys don't. I don't care about the amount of work that you show. Show as little or as much work as you want. That's totally up to you. Okay, you can go through and guess on the whole thing. You can go through and try on the whole thing. That's up to you. Okay, this one, they want to know what is the solution to the equation. Okay, what needs done first? The parentheses. Okay, so I'm going to get 6y minus 30 plus 3 equals negative 3. Okay, and then what? Yep, so I'm going to get 6y minus 27 equals negative 3. Add 27. So I'm going to get 6y equals 24. So what's going to be our answer? 4. Okay, now, for those of you guys that are not very good at solving, the other option you can do, what this is really saying, this is saying y equals 4. You could plug in a 4 for here, okay? What's 4 minus 5? Negative 1 times 6, negative 6 plus 3, negative 3. Okay, whatever you get on this side, which we just got, does negative 3 equal negative 3? Is that true?
Yes.
Yes. Now, if we would plug in 5 for there, okay, 5 minus 5 is 0 times 6 is 0 plus 3. Okay, this is what you would end up getting. Is 3 equal to negative 3? No, that means that's not the right answer. Okay, so if you are better at plugging in and solving rather than solving, that's an option too. Okay, you can do that with almost any equation here. Okay, which equation do you get when you solve for what letter? What letter do they tell you to solve for? X. Okay, so your first step is going to be to find the x, okay, in this equation, okay, and start moving stuff away from it, okay? So our first step is going to be to do what? It's going to be minus n. Okay, the same way we move everything but the letter last is the same thing we do here. If you had like this, 3 plus 10x, you would subtract the 3 first, okay? You're going to subtract the n first. Okay, well, n minus n is going to be 0. There's no n's left. So you got negative d equals rx. Okay, so then what? What are we trying to solve for? We're going to divide. Okay, so which answer choice is that? X equals negative dr. Huh? Are you saying D? What's wrong with D? Yeah, they're backwards, okay? So, make sure that you're picking the right one. Okay, 12. What is the solution of the proportion? What do you do with proportions? You gotta do that butterfly thing, okay? So the cross multiply and divide. So 12 times 6, huh? 72 equals what? 2D. Okay, and then what? Divide by 2. What are you gonna get? 36, which is A. Maggie, where's your other sheet?
What?
You only have one?
Yeah, you need me
Oh my God.
I gave her
Huh?
I gave you one of those.
Oh, well, everyone else is filling out all these because it's worth points.
I'm gonna
While you're sitting there playing on your damn phone.
Yeah, Hannah.
I may have forgotten Maggie.
I'll scroll back up, but start from 12.
My bad.
See, you should.
I even said out loud, you should have 2 pieces of paper, they'll put your name on the one, that's your note
forgot,
sheet.
Maggie.
No, that's her, not her fault, but a little bit. At the point in time when I'm like, you should have 2 sheets, Maggie, why didn't you be like, I only have 1 sheet? Because you're playing on your phone. Okay, 13. Same thing. Okay, and we can go here and say 12 divided by 2 is what? 6 equals D over 6. Okay, so 36 divided by 6 is what? 6. Is 6 equal to 6? Okay, you could do that with almost anything you're plugging into. Okay, so 13, we're still solving the proportion. Okay, we're going to multiply these two and multiply these two. So 4 times W is 4W plus, what is 14 times 4? I don't know. Somebody's got to do it. 28, 8, 9, 6, 3, 5, 56. Yeah. Okay, you're going to get 12W plus 18. Okay, and then what? So you're going to turn it into me every day? And then I'll give it back to you on the day you're final. Mm-mm. No. So you better start right small. That's the only sheet you get. 1 sheet, front, back. Okay, and then we're gonna minus what? What needs moved? Huh? 56? And the 12W. Okay, so 4 minus 12? Huh? And then 18 minus 56. Huh? 38? Okay. And then what? Divide by negative 8. Okay, what is negative 38 divided by 8? 19 over 4. Okay, and your calculator will simplify that fraction and everything for you. Okay, and so that one's going to be C. Okay, a new comedian is building a fan base. The table shows the number of people who attended his show, first, second, third, fourth month of his career. Which graph could represent the data shown in the table? Okay, take a second, look at the graphs. Okay, so on his first month, he had how many people? 88. Second month, he had more or less people? More. Third month? More. Fourth month? More. So, should this graph be going up or down? Up. So what can I eliminate? B and D for sure. Okay. So, now, is it increasing gradually or by a lot?
By a lot.
By a lot. Okay. And so 14 is going to be Oh, there is a difference. I was like, what? What's the difference between these two graphs, other than they're increasing?
That one starts like, well, no, never mind. I'm gonna start like 0 or something like that.
Okay, you need to read the graph. So, do months increase by a lot or just a little bit? Okay, so,
A little.
yeah, so months, there's 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month, right? And then the growth that you're gonna be looking at is how far from here to here it's spread, and here to here. That's the number of people, okay? But the months should stay the same, okay? So it is C. 14 is C. Okay, 15, identify the mapping diagram that represents the relation, determine which one's a function. Okay, what goes where? Okay, I can tell you that 2 of them look drastically different from the other 2. What can be eliminated? What goes where on a mapping? Okay, so this one starts out with 8, right? And this one starts out with 6. This one starts out with 6. This one starts out with 8. Okay? Which one of these pieces goes in the first box? Okay? So this is no different than domain and range. Which one does the domain? Yeah, okay? So if you need some notes on your thing, okay, this is the domain, which is the x, and this is the range, which is the y, okay? And coordinates go like x, comma, y. So, which one of these can you eliminate? A and B. Why? What's wrong with, no, A and C?
Oh, sorry, I thought there was.
That's fine. I did too. I know what you meant. Okay, why can we eliminate those? What's wrong with them? They start with the range, okay? They start with the 6. Now, okay, you need to go through each one of these. So I got -8 going to 6. That checks out. -8 going to 6. That checks out. -5 going to 2. -5 going to 2. That checks out. -8 going to 1. Going to 1. 7 going to 3. 7 going to 3. So all those look the same, right? What's the difference then? Is it a function or not? Okay, that's the only difference. Okay, so is it a function?
No.
Why not?
Because the -8.
Yeah, okay, so we can only have one arrow from the x, from each x. Okay, so if there's 2, shoot. Okay, so if there's 2 arrows coming from this x, okay, it's not a function. Okay, if it looks like this, okay, and one's going to one of each, it is yes, a function. Okay, so if you need some notes for functions on there, that's going to be on your test. Okay, make sure that you can tell the difference. Mostly, I think if you get this part, the crossed out, you can kind of guess from there whether it's a function or not. Okay, obviously, I'm not encouraging you to guess, but. 16. Okay, which number is a solution to the inequality? And I'll go back if you need any of these things. You guys will have some time to do notes. Okay, 16. Which one is the solution? What needs done? Huh? How do I solve for R? Divide by 5. So 5 divided by 5, 1. Okay, 17. They gave us this inequality. Okay, so should this be open or closed? Open. Okay, should definitely be open. Okay, so somewhere on here, put this open dot on your note sheet. That's probably a good idea. Okay, as well as the closed. Okay, that should probably go on your note sheet. When I say probably, it means it should go on your note sheet. If you don't know it by heart, then it needs to go on your note sheet. Okay, so what can you eliminate? Okay, we need one that's open, so what can we eliminate?
Oh, and B.
A and B. Okay, now look at the other two. What's the difference?
That one's on negative.
That one's on negative two. So, do you even really need to know which way the arrow's going? No. Okay, in this case, on the other one, it might be. Okay, but in this case, there's no matter reading it. Okay, you had two closed and one with a negative. So, our answer has got to be D. Okay, 18. Open or closed? Closed, so what can we eliminate? A and B. Okay, now, in this case, we do have to read it. It says X is what? Less than, so which way should my arrow be going? To the left, which is C. Good. Okay, 19. They want to know which inequality represents the graph. Okay, so is this open or closed? Open. So what can you eliminate? D. Also, what is the number on? 6. So what else can I eliminate? C. Okay, now you at least got a 50-50 shot. What does this say?
6 or X is greater than
It's going to be greater. So which one is that? A. Okay, what are solutions to the inequality? Okay, so what needs done to solve that? Add 5. Add 5. Negative 11 plus 5. Negative 6. Okay, should that be open or closed? Closed. Can we eliminate anything? What? Why A? That is closed. We can eliminate A.
Because it starts at 2.
It starts somewhere that's not a negative 6. Okay, so look at this one. See how it says 11 over 5? That's what that's saying it starts on. We don't need that. Why can we get rid of C and D too? They don't start on negative 6. So our answer's got to be B. Okay, the last thing I'm going to go over, and this is just straight up listening. It is not on, oh, that's why I grabbed the other sheet. It is not on this one, okay? You're more than welcome to write down whatever. It is not on your practice final. That is on Canvas, okay? A section of your test has vocabulary on it. Okay, so write fast because I'm not writing anything on the board. If you need it, write it down. Okay, what does quotient mean? Divide. Boom. That's it. That's the vocab matching. Okay. Product means multiply. Sum. Add. Okay. This one might be a little bit tricky. Okay, because I'm reading it. Has a base and a exponent. Okay, these are your options. Power, inequality, variable, solution, or equation. What has a base and an exponent? A power, okay? You know, like 2 to the third? That's a base and an exponent. It's a power, okay? I gotta write this one on there. What are these called? I just told you all the words. Divide, power, multiplication, inequalities, variable, addition, solution, equation.
Inequality.
There are inequalities. Okay? What makes a value true? What makes a value true? Okay? Divide, power, multiplication, inequalities, variable, addition, solution, or equation. What makes a value true? It's solution. Okay, solution, that means like x equals 4. That makes a value true. Okay? A mathematical sentence that uses an equal sign.
An equation.
An equation. A symbol, usually a letter that represents one or more numbers. A variable. Good. Okay, now we're on the second part because I split the vocab up over two parts so you didn't have like too many answer options. Okay, these are your answer options. Function, y-intercept, compound inequalities, slope, scatter plot, system of linear equations. Okay, consists of two distinct inequalities joined by the word and or. Okay, so it says two distinct inequalities joined by the words and or. Is that a function, y-intercept, compound inequality, slope, scatter plot, or system of linear equations? Say compound inequality, okay? The word says inequality, and so does our answer option. Remember we did and or? Okay, they're pointing in or out. Input is paired with exactly one output. Okay, each input is paired with one output.
Function.
It is a function. Okay, rise over run.
Slope.
Slope. Okay, occurs where x equals 0 on a graph.
X axis. Or y axis.
It's the y-intercept. That would get you close enough to like, okay? A graph that relates two different sets of data by displaying it as an ordered pair. A scatter plot. Two or more linear equations form a what? Huh? A system of linear equations. Okay? Those are the vocab words. That's going to be on your test. Okay? My advice to you with the vocab, okay? Especially because I went fast and you probably didn't get to write it all down, and that's okay. Okay? My advice to you with the vocab would be do the ones you know and like cross them out and then pick from the ones that you got left. Okay? It will help you. Okay? Obviously, I said, what's rise over run? And you all said slope, right? You know that. It's been like pounded in your brain for years. Do that one first, eliminate it. What do you have left? Okay? That's my advice to you. Okay, you guys have just a